Hey, so now welcome to the video part of the presentation. Now the last thing for my equipment that I have are the stage lights. The stage lights just make your videos more clear and real to the viewers watching your video, which I'm about to show you guys right now. Alright, so right now I have my ceiling light on and I'm looking at myself and it's looking not bad, but as I can see the light is kind of like reflecting off my face, which is making my skin look brighter. And with stage lights on, this is the difference. So the stage lights are on now, and from what I see, my skin looks real. I just look more real as a person through the video. And compared to my ceiling light, this just looks a lot better. So the second step of this is an important one. You gotta be entertaining. So you just basically in front of the camera, you just gotta be yourself, but also just not hide back anything inside of you. You gotta let all that out. So any emotion, any enthusiasm you could bring out, you gotta bring that in front of the camera. And because if y'all know me, I'm more of a laid back person, chill, but I still have a lot of emotions inside me. It doesn't mean I don't. So when I'm in front of the camera, I just gotta bring that out. Have eye contact as much as I can, you know, all that stuff. And you know, it takes time to get better at this stuff and all that. You just gotta practice it and you'll get better, but being entertaining to whatever you're doing, if your topic's on about gaming or sports or tutorials like this, even tutorials where it's more of a serious video, you still somehow gotta get people's attention to keep watching your video. And that is an important key. Now, step 3 of how to create a successful YouTube channel is to edit your videos. You should be 100% cutting your clips in between your video. So if you mess up, it's not a one-take thing. You could just cut that and then keep continuing on so it just looks more clean. And if you're in the same position, anyone watching can't really tell as much. If you notice, I just cut there 4 times. But to make it look easier, you could also do this. How did I end up down here? So you guys could probably tell how I cut that. And here, as you see my laptop all of a sudden. But yeah, cutting is a huge lifesaver if you ever mess up, so that it's not just a one-take thing. You could keep going even if you mess up. So it just makes life easy so that if you trip up, you forgot your ongoing thought of what you're gonna say. You could always just take a second to think about what you said, then come back and say it to the camera. So it makes it that much easier. Other effects you could do are visual effects. I can just put my hand out here and an explosion could come out there. Or you can just make effects that cover the whole screen like this, or this, or this. Or you could put in sound effects, which is just effects through the audio that you hear and just you don't see them. And then you could also put in other effects like video transitions and filters. Filters, which you see on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook when you're about to post something to the world, and you know, filters come up to make your picture looks better, all this stuff. It's like the same thing with editing. Like you could just add filters to your video so it could make this tone contrast look better, stuff like that. It's optional, but it could be a good thing to use depending on the environment of your recording space or whatever. Oh, and I forgot, when you make a video, you want to try to aim at that video to make it 10 minutes. So that you can get more ad revenue. So at the 10-minute mark, you get to pick where your ads go and all that. Before less than 10 minutes, you don't. But if your video is more meant to be like 2 to 3 minutes, that's just too much time in between to stretch that out to 10 minutes. It's just really gonna like piss off your viewers because they feel like their time is being wasted, all that stuff. But if you're at like the 8-9 minute mark, and like you should try to stretch it out to 10 minutes just to like create that more ad revenue, and you'll see the difference. You'll make a lot more money just by making it at 10 minutes. Now, step 4 is a short step, but also a really important one, which is making copyright-free content. So if you put background music, you want to make sure that's copyright-free music, and then also movies, videos, you want to make sure that none of that is copyrighted under the law, so that you can still make money under your videos from the ad revenue you get. So if you put copyright content in your videos, all the ad revenue will just not be there. You'll lose ads on your video, which means you're basically working without getting paid, really. To simple it up, if you want to put background music in, just make it sure it's copyright free. And you you should be making your own videos anyways, but if you say you're doing reviews, because that could be really risky, just like reviews on like stuff that you're reacting to, you want to make sure that you're not getting in trouble by using copyright content there. So make sure you just clear all that stuff up, and then you should be good from there. Step 5 of how to create a successful YouTube channel is by making thumbnails. And thumbnails, if you don't know, are basically just cover images for your video. So you would make through Photoshop, make a good image that gets people to click on your video. That's the whole point of it, is to make your thumbnail look very interesting and things pop up and all that stuff to make people click on your video. So if you have like a boring thumbnail that you just like use part of your video, it's more likely that less people will click on that just because it doesn't look interesting. You want to make everything about your video, including the thumbnail, to look interesting. It doesn't have to be something that would take hours to do. It would just like, you put yourself in the thumbnail if you're okay with that, and then just have a couple things that pop out that are about your videos. Just stuff like that will get people to click on your video even more than it would be to like using a screenshot that was in your video, stuff like that, Step 6 is you want to customize your YouTube channel that really pops out to people. So you want to make a good logo for yourself and a good YouTube banner. As you see in my YouTube channel's name is Frego, which is just like a short term for my last name, because I don't know. Yeah, for my logo, you see my name there. It has Frego written across for me. And then you just see the basketball court at the bottom with a basketball kind of like under my name with 3 spotlights pointing at the basketball. And then as on my banner, you see my name also written across from it. And you see like colors inside the letters, and then it's black and white outside the letters. So I was pretty creative with that. And then you see at the end, so this is where it kind of gets confusing. At the end, you see the basketballs with contrast to the side of it. All the stuff has on like both on each sides. On mobile, you don't see that. So so like the dimensions are different for every device. So that's mobile, tablet, and desktop. So on desktop, you see the whole thing, and then mobile, you see it kind of like just cut off on my name. So how you do this is you want to make your main point in the middle so that it fits into the mobile dimensions, and then anything outside of that, it's just like extra stuff. So like I added is the basketballs at the end. You wouldn't see that on mobile, but it's not a huge deal. But on desktop, it's kind of, if you're on desktop, I guess it's just bonus to see it. But it's just an added decoration, really. So you want to make sure you get the dimensions right. There's a YouTube video on it about what thing to download so that you know all the dimensions perfectly and all that stuff. So you can do that, and then just create like your thumbnails, except you want to design it for yourself for your name. So you want to like represent your name and what your channel is about, all this stuff, instead of a specific video. So once you've done all that, then you got a good looking channel. You should be set there. It's on you to add more ads after that. Alright, I have one more step to talk about, but I have to leave that to the very end of the video, and you'll see why in a sec. But I just want to thank you guys in advance for watching my video. I hope you guys were entertained and enjoyed my edits and all that stuff, and you learned a lot about how to make a successful YouTube video and channel overall. So yeah, I know I went a bit overboard with this assignment, but making videos is what I want to do in my future, and so I saw this assignment and just took the opportunity to do it, so I was like, why not? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And for my last step are end screens. I know you guys are watching from a distance, but if you're watching on your own, you see my logo here. You can click on this to subscribe, and here are 2 random videos that I'm probably gonna delete later. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. This was awesome, and peace.